Hello guys, good evening. I am Pradipta Kumar. Welcome to today's session. Guys, today we'll learn how to set up a custom VPC in AWS Cloud. So in the last session, we have already covered the theory part of AWS VPC. That means what is VPC and what the terminology associated with VPC. Okay, so today we'll do only the lab. Okay, so we'll set up one VPC, okay, a custom VPC from the scratch level itself. Okay, so guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now for more videos related to AWS Cloud, then Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and DevOps technologies, Linux administrations. So all new technologies videos you will get. Okay, so guys, okay, so first of all, what is VPC actually? Okay, so VPC stand for virtual private cloud. So it is a one of the important cloud service, content and delivery service in the AWS cloud. So it is nothing but it is through which, okay, through it is a service through which you can set up your own network, okay, in a public cloud. Okay, then inside in your network, so you can launch your resources. Okay, so let's see how to set up. So guys, I have prepared a one short note for the lab. Okay, so first we'll do creation of VPC. So first is creation of VPC. So our VPC name will be my VPC and the CIDR will be the 10.0.0.0/60. Okay, then inside VPC we'll create two subnet. Okay, one will be our private subnet and another will be the public subnet. Okay, so private subnet and public subnet, that means the public subnet, those servers will launch in the public subnet, they will get the internet access. Okay, but those instances of servers will be launched in the private subnet, they will not no, those servers will not get the internet connectivity. Okay, then third thing we'll do, we'll create internet gateway, okay, which name is my IGW. Okay, so guys, why internet gateway needed? So basically for the to get the internet to a instance. Okay, so through internet gateway, the the server or instance will able to connect to the internet. Okay, then after that, 4 is routing table. We'll create routing table. Okay, so we'll create two routing table. One will be routing table will be the private, okay, and another will be the public. Okay, then fifth, add subnet to the respective right table. Then we need to add the subnet, private and public subnet to the writing table. Okay, then after that we'll launch two instances. That means two servers. One will be the uh, will launch in the private subnet and another server will launch in the public subnet. Then we'll do the testing. Testing means whether those which server is launched in the private subnet, the internet connectivity will not be there, but those server or instance will launch in the public subnet, the internet connectivity will be there. Okay, so let's see. So friends, I have already logged into the AWS management console. Okay, this is the AWS management console. So if I click on service, then if I'll go to the network, so I told you, right, so VPC is a network content delivery service. So I will click on VPC. Okay, okay, so if you can see here VPC, so currently the default VPC. Okay, when you will create an account in AWS. So by default you will get one VPC. Okay, but from we'll create VPC as per our requirement, okay, which will be our customized VPC. So now I will click on create VPC. Okay, so okay, the VPC name I will give here my VPC. Okay, you can give any name, okay, as per your convenience. Then CIDR block. So CIDR block I will give the IP address range 10.0.0/16. Okay, /16. So this is my CIDR range IP in the CIDR block. Okay, then I will click on create. Okay, so my VPC got created. Okay, after that second step is our subnet. Okay, subnet creation. So so here we will create two subnet. Okay, so one subnet will be the private, another will be the public subnet. Okay, so I will click on create subnet, then my subnet private. Okay, then I will select the VPC. So this is my VPC. Okay, then availability zone, suppose I'll launch on so US to S2A. Okay, then CIDR log will be 10.0.1.0/24. Then I will click on create. Okay, so one subnet created for the private. Okay, then I will click create another subnet. Okay, my subnet public. Okay, my subnet public. So I will attach that subnet to the VPC. Then availability zone, suppose I will create on US West 2B. Okay, then in this case CIDR block will be 2.0. Okay, so I will click on create button. Okay, so now two subnet got created, one is public, another is private. Okay, after that I will create the internet gateway. Okay, so create internet gateway. So my IZW. Okay, then create. Okay, so internet gateway created. So now is routing table. Okay, so I in the lab session I told you in the in the that node, so we'll create two routing table. So create routing table, so one for private, another for public. So my route table private, say okay, then I will attach with the my VPC, my route table private. Now I will click on create, then another routing table, create routing table, my route table public, my route table public. I will attach that routing table to my VPC. Okay, okay, so guys, as of now we have created VPC, it's called my VPC. Then we created two subnet, one will be the public subnet, another will be the private, and we created two routing table, another one is private, another is public. Then we created the internet gateway. So here we need to attach that internet gateway to the VPC. Okay, will attach to the VPC. I attach that, click on attach. Okay, so now it attached. Okay, so now the final things we need to do. Okay, this is our my routing table. Okay, so here we need to give the subnet association. Okay, we need to do the edit. Okay, edit subnet association. So I will add one second. So it is my route table private. So the edit, so this is route table is my private route table. So I will attach the subnet which is private. Okay, then save. Okay, okay, now second thing, another route table. Okay, here edit subnetization. Here I will add the subnet which is public. Okay, okay, so I'll save. Okay, so two subnet added. Okay, okay, subnet association done. Okay, okay, so guys, uh, we did the subnet association. Now another thing, we need to do the routes. We need to edit the route. Okay, so I will do for I will add route for the private routing table. Okay, so edit route, then add route. Okay, that means 0.0.0.0. Okay, /0. Okay, then okay, okay, so there is no need to do for the private. Okay, because I will not because I don't want any type of internet connectivity to the private, so I will do for public. Okay, so public, because in the those instances will be launched in the public subnet, they should get the internet connectivity. So for that internet connectivity, so I need to add a routing route. Okay, so 0.0.0/0. Okay, then I will attach the internet gateway. Okay, so which name is MyHW. Okay, save routes. Okay, okay, so yeah, so okay, so now we added the routes. As of now, we created VPC, we created two subnets. Okay, one is public and another is private. We created a routing table, one is private, another is public. Then we added we did the subnet association, and we added the route. Okay, then we created the gateway. Okay, so setup done. Okay, now we launch the instance. Okay, I launch the EC2 instance. So I click on services, then I click on EC2. EC2 is a compute service. Okay, here. Okay, so there is no instance is running, so I'll click on launch instance. Okay, so I'll check free tier eligible, select. Okay, okay, so T2 micro. So I'll click on next configurations. So guys, here number of instance is 1. So I want to launch my instance in the VPC called my VPC, which we created just now. We created my VPC, then subnet. Okay, I told you, right? We created two subnet, right? One is private, another is public. So I will launch one instance in private sub, another instance will launch in public subnet. Okay, so first instance I will launch in private subnet. Okay, there is no need to do anything. Okay, next art storage, so by default 10 gig. Next art tag, so name my private instance. Okay, my private instance. Okay, then after that security group. Okay, so I open the 22 port number from the outside. Okay, review, then launch. Okay, so I will use the my test key, launch instance. Okay, so now it will launch, it will take time. Okay, so meanwhile we will launch another instance in the public subnet. Launch, same will select. Okay, next, so here we will select the network my VPC. Then in this case we'll launch the instance in the public subnet. Okay, enable. Okay, because we want a public IP address. Okay, in this case. Okay, otherwise we will not able to connect from the from our laptop without. Okay, without public IP we cannot able to log into the servers from our laptop. Okay, so that's why I auto assign public IP did enable. Okay, next art storage, so by default will go the, then here art tag, name my public subnet. Okay, my public instance, my public instance. Okay, okay, then review, launch. I will use the same key pair, launch instance. So guys, we launched two instances. One instance is in the private subnet, another instance we launch in the public subnet. Okay, so it will take time. So already that private instance already launched, and okay, now instance stage is running. So first I will connect to the public instance. Okay, so I'll click on connect. Okay, so guys, now I am able to connect to the instance. Okay, so I have already logged in to the one instance. So this is public instance. Okay, so if I give ping google.com, so the google.com will be reachable. Okay, from the host, because it has connect internet connectivity is there. Okay, so again from here I'll try to connect to the private instance, another instance. Okay, so now guys, we'll connect to the private instance. Okay, we'll click on connect. Okay, so this is the command. Okay, to connect to the private instance. So here SSH IP. Okay, it should connect now. Okay, it's connected. Okay, so this is the I have logged into the private instance. So if I'll give ping google.com, it will not pingable because it is not connected to the internet. Okay, so okay, so guys, so hope you enjoy the session. Okay, so I elaborate the summary what we did. So in the today's session we created the one VPC. Okay, then we created two subnet, one is private, another is public. Then we created the routing table, one for private, another for public. Then third thing, fourth thing we did, we created one internet gateway. Okay, IGW for internet connectivity to the instance. Then we launch two instance, one in private subnet, another in public subnet. Okay, then we tested that in the public those instance launch in the public subnet, it has internet connectivity, and those instance launch in private subnet, it has no internet connectivity. So guys, this much for today. uh, okay, so in the next sessions we'll discuss about some other topic. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good